Hey Exploration Nation. Today I'm on the side of a converted rail line that has long since been abandoned, converted into a walking trail and bicycle trail, and it's been abandoned by the railroad for quite a number of years, it appears. And I don't know how recently this was converted into a walking and bicycling trail, but I'm glad the old bridge was preserved. I was hoping to find some of the old rail lines back here, but they're long since gone, and in this neck of the woods, the railroads here don't leave old railroad rails laying around, so to speak. After a line is abandoned, it's usually taken up pretty quick, so they were probably taken up years ago. But at any rate, the old bridge is still here, and it's made in the old style that they made years and years ago. I don't know how long ago this bridge was made. I've looked this up online, couldn't find any information. Before I publish this video, I will look again and see if I can find anything about it. If I can, it'll be in the description below. And I also explored another old rail line not too long ago. Well, it was last year, maybe year before last, I don't know. Been a while, and I didn't find a single thing on it. If you want to see it, link will be right up here. But it was a nice walk, and I followed the old rail bed for quite a long ways. But none of the equipment was left behind, which is what I was hoping. But in this case, no equipment left behind, just the old railroad bridge. But that's a sight to see if you like the old design, old things, and particularly since they have left it here. So let's go for a walk and take a look. Now, right out through here, people have been walking right through here. I'm going to take a little walk just to see what we can see. Now, this is where the old railroad line came through. It's right straight down through here. There's, you can see the bridge right there. We'll get to in a minute. And I doubt there's anything to see down here at all. Walk a little ways here and see what we've got. Yeah, it just goes right straight on through there. Looks like a fence gate down there. There is an industrial area right over here, an old one. It's small, but it is old. I'll go down as far as the fence gate and take a look. Nope, it's not a fence gate. It's just the way that those pieces of wood were going across trail here. Made it look like that. There's a bicycle right there, so looks like maybe a homeless person or persons are back here, so leave them alone. Okay, head for the bridge here. And there's an old narrow bridge sign here. That makes you wonder if after the rail line closed, if this wasn't used as a street. It would seem to appear so, because the other end of this does connect with a street right over there. Go down here and look. That would be interesting if they repurposed it. See, it connects to that street right over there, but they don't allow vehicles past the railroad crossing any longer. So if that's what it was used for after the railroad gave it up, then it's been a long time. It's been quite a long time. Now I'd like to find an information plate on this somewhere. Now, for years, this kind of design for bridges, not just for railroad bridges, but for road bridges, was a kind of a common design. Let's see if there's any information plates. Usually on this, on here somewhere, maybe on the other side. I don't know. Let's take a look. No, nothing. Okay. Now there's some other bridge supports right over there, and those look really old. I don't know if it was another railroad bridge or maybe a road used to go through there. I don't know. Again, I'll try to look it up, and if I find anything, I will link it in the description below. I'll look up the river. Alright, any information plates here? Nope, nothing, and nothing. Well, may just have to be satisfied with the idea that this has been here a long time. I didn't see anything on the ends of these. And nice view of the bridge from here. No information plates that I can see. That would give a year. Sometimes you would have an information plate that would tell you who built it and who and the year and so on, and sometimes who the local elected officials were. And as you can see, this part of the trail follows what used to be the railroad line. You can see where they cut it out. That probably acted as a levee because before some dams upstream were built, this area was very prone to flooding. This whole town would flood out pretty much quite often, and there's a main dam upstream and a smaller dam right below it, And then on another river that comes over here is another dam. So they probably intended this to act as a levee to keep the rail line from flooding. Interesting tree shapes right there. It's like some type of blight hit that tree, and I don't know what kind of tree that is. That will do it, and thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this look at an old railroad bridge that has been preserved by the local community, and hopefully there'll be many more of those in years to come. Too many times things are being demolished. There have been several places that I've explored, not bridges, that are now completely gone, and that is the point of exploring places, is to document them before they're gone. And today, this will be here for many years to come, undoubtedly, but I wanted to see it, wanted to share it with you. So thank you for coming along. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi everybody, I know I wrapped up the video a while ago, but as I walk down all the way down to the end of where this trail terminates on this end, and please excuse the traffic noise, it's right here in town, right off a busy street, and I do seem to be a hot rod magnet, because every time I start a video, every hot rod in northern part of the state here comes by, it seems like. But anyway, this is what I found. I said that I was hoping that the old rails were left. Well, not exactly where I'd hoped, but right here is where apparently the discarded rails are when they converted this to a walking and bicycle trail. Now the original line went right down through here. I just came down through here, and you can see that building right there. That looks like a loading area where the line would have gone by for the train to offload onto the dock there. So it looks like that what they did, instead of hauling the old rails off when they were converting this, they just took them up and cut them in several places, it looks like, and just tossed them over here to the side. And you can see some old cross ties here, and this will give us some idea as to how long it's been, because you can see all this overgrowth here. Those rails have been there for decades. I've looked for a date stamped onto the rails, and I have looked and looked, and I can't find one. So I don't know if it would be, if there's a date somewhere on them on this side where the overgrowth is. Maybe I can come back sometime and look a little more thoroughly. It's getting late. There's another place that I want to look into that I just saw, and see if I can explore it. But you can see right there where the rail was cut, and they were just tossed over here, I guess. So it's interesting. There's a piece from it. There's a metal plate, and I don't see, well, here's another piece. There's another couple right here. You can see where it was cut, and I do not see a date stamp. Now, they didn't stamp the exact date on it. Break out the old light here, as it is a cloudy day. Lighting's not the best, and it's getting late. It's not too long until dark, so I don't want to miss it if it's here. And I don't really have the time to start clearing stuff away to see if it's on the other side. They would put the year of manufacture on there. And there's another old siding beside an active rail line that I may do a short video on and show you where they stamped it. I saw the date on it, and it was like 1941, I believe, when the rail was made. So anyway, I wanted to show you this and share it with you. So once again, if you like this video, then like it, share, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.